What's up, folks? Welcome to another episode of Observations of an Idiot. I'm your host, Jay, aka Despop. And once again, please try to follow and obey my rules unless otherwise stated. Wow! Minneapolis, huh? Took long enough. As a former LEO, I've been amazed at the restraint used by the feds since the ICE crackdown began, and I've actually ridiculed them because of their lack of aggressive response to clear-cut cases of assault on them, too numerous to mention. They've shown the patience of saints. But as I've always said, de-escalation is a myth. It's pure bullshit, because when only one side is pushing de-escalation, the other side gets braver and more brazen, until they get brained behind the wheel of their car. Who's at fault here? Well, Salty Goat nails it. The woman killed in an encounter with ICE agents is dead because liberals gaslit her into thinking she could do whatever she wanted and call it social justice. That's absolutely correct. And if you don't believe me, the host idiot, observe for yourself.
Our neighbors are being disappeared. P.S. Without due process, it is just called kidnapping. Then show up and use your voice. Put your body on the line.
They have determined the character of a 37-year-old mom that they didn't even don't know. They've determined that the actions are done. I don't know. I've not used inflammatory terms of what happened. I've asked us to find the answers. The only way we find the answers is a thorough investigation. I don't have a predetermined notion. Yes, I saw the video. Yes, I saw that. But a thorough investigation will see what happened before that. It will take all factors in, and it will come up with a fair and just conclusion. And we will accept that. Very, very difficult for Minnesotans to think in any way this is going to be fair when Kristi Noem was judge, jury, and basically executioner yesterday.
What does Walsh do? He doubles down. He doesn't use inflammatory terms except when he's constantly using inflammatory terms. And he's obviously relieved that his plot finally came to fruition because, whew, now he's not the country's top pariah with the Somali fraud and kickbacks. Thanks for pointing that out, Nick Freitas. Who else is responsible? The fucking media. Remember this? Well, Pepperidge Farm remembers. This has been a decade-long brainwashing by the left. Hands up, don't shoot, never actually happened. And these Subaru owners knew when they pulled this stunt that it didn't happen. They did it anyway. How about this hooah? Responsible for more murders than Ted Bundy. She's at fault as well. Let's pivot to this white liberal female, the true enemy of America, by the way.
They clearly wanted her out of there because she was the main car leading the protest, is my understanding. I talked to another guy who was driving behind her, but she was very successful in blocking traffic. She was doing what she was set out to do, and so they wanted to get her the hell out of there. Yeah.
So it looked like she was impeding ICE vehicles.
Definitely, yeah.
Okay.
That was her goal.
Well, she just gave the ICE agent his legal defense. She needs to be heard so bad. I was there. I'm a part of things too. Look at my virtue. Well, guess what, dear? No one has a right to impede the progress of law enforcement. She admitted that the victim was pulling this all day. And then the goalpost constantly moving is ridiculous to the point of being comical. She didn't hit him too. Okay, she hit him, but her wheels were turned too. She was obviously trying to flee. Hey, dipshits, you're not allowed to flee. Compliance is not optional. She was fucking with the feds all day, and they no doubt gave her several chances. Then they decided enough was enough. She was ordered out of her vehicle. She refused. She reversed. Then she pulled forward into an ICE agent. Everyone believes this is the officer who fired. Nope, it's this guy, squarely in her path, even if her wheels are turned. No vehicle on planet Earth has that kind of turning radius. She couldn't possibly pull away without striking him. She shouldn't have fucking moved at all. Her car should have been in park, and she should have exited. And by the way, this agent was already dragged by a vehicle months earlier with the scars to prove it. Oh, but she had a son. Who gives a fuck? Actually, she has 3 kids. The first 2, the father has custody of. That's your first clue into her character. Men very rarely gain full custody of their kids unless the woman is a major fuck-up. Then she has a kid with another dude who passes away a few years ago. What does she do next? She shacks up with a broad who, if reports are to be believed, was arrested for putting cigarettes out on a child. A woman who admitted in front of witnesses at the scene that she was in fact to blame, that she dragged the victim and her child to Minnesota to protest ICE. In fact, The wife was there, folks. She was filming. Again, witnesses have already gone on record stating they were doing this shit all day. Here's the scenario. The wife says, hey, let me out of the car, then you fuck with these guys and I'll get it all on film. FAFO! Congratulations, you got your wife brained, dumbass. And if reports are to be believed, her give, send, go is already over $500,000. Do you think the decedent's child will get a dime of that? Nope. It will go to the spouse, who has zero attachment to the child, nor should she. If she used kids as an ashtray before, she's going to be America's newest millionaire. Jackpot! Now, if you think I sound insensitive, it's because I am at this point. Hearing all the excuses, the moving of the goalposts, the doubling and tripling down by the Democrat politicians and their complicit media, combined with the glee they showed us earlier with the Charlie Kirk assassination, I can still say anyone's death is tragic, and I'm not happy that she's gone. However, I can surely say because of you douchebags and your constant lies and rhetoric, I don't fucking care about her. I'm actually shocked it didn't happen sooner. And a quick message to this roided out beta faggot. If you attempt to charge a single ICE officer, I will be the first to step in front of said officer, whoever it may be. You're done, bro. Touch a single hair on a federal agent's head and we're all coming for you. That's a fucking promise, you piece of shit. You are a traitor to the badge. And the highlight of the whole night, these grandstanding fucks, hours after the fact, forgot something kind of important in their virtue signaling campaign.
Heron, thank you both for being here because I know you have had quite a day. And Mayor, can I just start by asking if you've had a chance yet this evening to speak or make contact with the victim's family?
I have not yet. Our staff is trying to get the right contact, and I can't imagine what they are going through right now.
Dude, the next of kin was at the fucking scene. 1 million people spoke to her. The New York Post has quotes from her. You don't need your people to find her contact info, you lying sack of shit. And now, a timeline cleanse. Play this on a loop to your heart's content. Later, bitches.
Domino, motherfuckers.
Get him, Jay.
You got DP'd.